Night beginning to fall over Southern California, but the lights are shining bright here at the spectacular SoFi Stadium in metropolitan Los Angeles. Tonight we start Week 11 of the NFL season with a good one on tap, as it'll be the Cleveland Browns taking on the LA Chargers.
Cameron Dicker to kick off for the Chargers.
About set to begin another week of football, and happy to have you along. We are underway on Thursday night primetime. And the tackle going to be made right there at the 25-yard line.
On the set. Let's go.
On the ground, this is Quinshon Judkins. And he can only manage to get a couple. 2nd and 8 coming up. You talk about the defense for these Chargers. They were terrific last week in the victory over Kansas City.
Have to admit, I was extremely impressed by what I saw. They ended up getting 4 sacks in the game, stayed in the face of the quarterback the entire time, made it difficult for him to step up and find receivers downfield.
And that's what they told us this week, that pressure on the QB is key. They'll break the huddle, come up on 2nd and 8 at the 27-yard line.
79 Broncos.
The play-action fake. They'll look to throw. And the Chargers rush is going to get there. Down he goes. It'll go as a loss of about 6, and now it brings up 3rd. Going to need a crafty play call here. 14 yards is what they need to try to convert this thing.
70 Lions. 7 Pirates. 7 Pirates. 19 tight. 19 tight. 19. Go.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. And up to the 35 before they're able to knock him down. A pretty good mark there. They needed 14. They got 14 on 3rd down.
First down.
And defensively here, it's hard to overlook the fact that this is an offense that's dead last in the NFL in rushing. So this back 7's going to be tested. Heck, might be more of a back 8. No doubt about that. And they surrender the catch here and the first down.
70. Cowboy 80.
On first down, he'll drop to throw. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up 2nd down.
Well, they've got man coverage on the outside, and my scouting report on these DBs tells me that they love to take matters in their own hands. They want man coverage, not zone. And there was good coverage there that forced the incompletion.
2nd and 10.
60 Maverick. 60 Maverick. Panther 60. Panther 60. Ready.
He'll look to throw. Throwing middle, and it's complete. They do get a couple, but they'll be left staring at a 3rd and 8 coming up. Charles, Thursday night game, I think a lot of teams probably say shrink the playbook somewhat. Is that correct?
I think you're right about that because you just don't have the amount of time that you have in a normal week to put in a full playbook. So, as you said, you shrink the playbook, pick out the plays that work best for you. You know what else you're looking for?
What's that?
Who are the freshest guys coming off of the last game to play on a Thursday night? Guys have a little extra pep in their step. You go to them early and often.
Four receivers split out here. It's 3rd and 8.
Let's go now. Bronco 80. Trap 60. Trap 60. 70 Ranger. 70 Ranger. Mustang 19. Ready, go. Ready.
Again, he'll drop to throw. And he can't escape, and down he goes. Tui Pelotu in there to get him, and on the season now, that is 9 sacks for him. And here now the punter Fox as he sends this one away. good return that time. 18 yards. And it'll be Charger football here as they take over.
47-yard line.
Chargers in good field position to start out. 1st and 10 on their side of midfield at the 47.
Let's go, let's go. 5-9, 5-9.
Now it's Herbert. That one complete to McConkey. And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40. First down yardage on the first play of the drive. Give him 14.
I don't care who you put on him. He's going to be a handful in one-on-one throws.
Yeah, right now you're right. They're in man-to-man. Maybe need some safety help.
I would say that'd be a good idea. Double team him somehow. I'm going to have to make someone else beat me rather than let him shred my defense.
Now Herbert with it, looking to pass. This one finds McConkey. And he's going to get this inside the 30. 13 yards as they've got the connection working. His second catch in a row. First down.
That's another Chargers first down. 1st and 10 at the 26-yard line.
And the play clock running down, so Mike Tomlin burns a timeout. And that's their second charge timeout here in this first quarter. They're down to 1 remaining. Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on first down.
Set. 12. Home the troops right. Let's go.
Herbert letting one go deep for the end zone. And this one almost intercepted. Had a chance to come down with it in the end zone, but could not hang on. The Chargers at 2-8 now on the year. They were winners the last time out, so they'll be looking here to make it 2 in a row.
And when you and I watched tape prepared for this, what we saw was a team that competed hard, and they played well in all 3 phases of the game. And I think if they can carry that over to this week, they've got a really good chance to emerge victorious yet again.
Baylor Tiger. Kappa.
Herbert throwing again. And that falls to the ground, incomplete. A nice job of bodying him up defensively. And now it brings up 3rd down.
Well, that was his first target of the game, and it's going to take at least one more target to get him on the board. Took a nice substantial hit to jar that catch loose from him. Incomplete pass.
So back-to-back incompletions, and that has him staring at a 3rd and 10.
Baylor Tiger. 59. Ready.
Herbert now. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And he gets it all the way down inside the 10 and mark him at the 5. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal.
1st and goal at the 5-yard line.
380. Run. Set. 380. Race. Run.
Play action this time for Justin Herbert. That's swung out wide to Harris. 3 yards is the gain that time. 2nd and goal.
Well, offensively, that's the mismatch that you want. You want to force a linebacker to try and cover your back out of the backfield, out in some open space. But linebackers nowadays, they run like backs, and they take a lot of pride in covering. What a nice play he made there in the open field.
From the 2 now, 2nd and goal.
Under 10. 10. Run.
Harris is not going anywhere. He'll be hit and dropped for no gain at the 2-yard line. He got maybe a half yard at most, but officially they'll be left with a 3rd and 2. A big play forthcoming. Here's 3rd and goal.
Catholic. 21. Go.
Back to throw here, Herbert. And he's got his man in stride, complete. Touchdown, Chargers. Najee Harris with career touchdown number 70. And the Chargers will claim the early lead as they're on the board first here tonight. An ideal start for them, really. You force the punt, and then you go down and score.
And you've got to see a fist pump on the sideline from the head coach, don't you? Because he's turned into his bench, and he's telling his team, this is how we prepare. Force the punt, go downfield and score. I told you guys, it's just like a boxer in the gym, preparing for the fight. Now we get to turn it all loose.
So after the touchdown, here's Dicker out to kick this one off. And that's pretty good coverage by the kick team, as he'll only be able to get this past the 15-yard line and no further. The Browns drive about to get started. And they come into this one off the loss over the weekend. But you say if you're going to play a Thursday night game, this is the week to do it.
Well, it certainly is, because you get right back out there. You don't have time to dwell on things. And look, your game plan is going to be a little more limited.
He's got a man complete. Now he's loose down the middle of the field. And all the way in. Touchdown, Cleveland. A great play there, with touchdown number 7 on the year. And the Browns are able to strike quickly here as they are in for 6. Moody good with the extra point. And we are tied at 7.
Jack Fox set to kick off.
So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. Oh, good return up past the 30. And he's all the way up across the 40 and down at the 42. Great return.
Well, that return gives them a golden opportunity to go out in front. How will the defense respond after giving up that type of a return?
The Charger drive about to get going. For this offense, Charles, remember the last time they were out here, marched it nearly the full length of the football field, and a lot of the attack went through the air, so now they're seeing if they can duplicate that performance.
Okay, if I show my age a little bit, partner, because I can hear my high school coach, John Ford. I can hear his voice in my head. Laddie, when you put the ball in the air, 3 things can happen, and 2 of them are bad. But the way the game's being played now, this is just part of what they do, so I don't think they should change anything at all. They've been dominant. Keep throwing it around.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 45-yard line.
7-7, our score after 1. Charger football to start quarter number 2, as they've got it with a 1st and 10.
Hey, go line. Home troops right. Set.
Here's Herbert. And that one drops down, incomplete. Good coverage there. Forced the ball free, and it's second down.
It's now second and
Normally
10.
being a big-bodied receiver plays to their advantage downfield. Go up and make the catch, take the hit, and pick up yardage. But in this case, the hit was timed really well and popped it free from his grasp.
Here's second and 10. Justin Herbert looking to pass. Now he'll dump it underneath to his running back, complete. And he takes it down deep into enemy territory. A big play there for L.A. And even 40 yards.
He scored their touchdown earlier, and this had a chance to be another. This secondary scrambling for answers, looking at each other, trying to figure out who is going to put the clamps on this guy, because right now he's absolutely shredding them.
Now a first down carry for Harris. And he's in for a Charger touchdown. Najee Harris, his second touchdown of the game and his 9th on the year. And the Chargers have taken the lead. Nice job of polishing off that drive, but all the credit there goes to that play prior.
Yeah, it certainly does, because after that big play, I think resistance almost felt futile at that point, didn't it? And the very next play, they come right back, quick, fast, and in a hurry, and put it in the end zone.
Cameron Dicker to kick off for the Chargers.
After the roughing penalty on the PAT, they'll kick off from 15 yards further upfield. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line.
At their own 35-yard line.
Looking to put a drive together.
Let's go. 70 seven Pirates.
They'll come out throwing here on first down. He's going to go for a big play downfield. And he'll be taken down deep into Charger territory. A big play that time for Cleveland. 47 yards.
When they've needed a play this year, he's certainly been the guy to deliver it. As this season has gone on, he's been awfully consistent and sometimes spectacular.
So from inside the 20, here's first and 10 at the 18.
Come on. Hit. Cowboy 80. 79.
They'll set up a throw. Setting up a screen for Jenkins. And able to get him down.
How y'all take control of my man and sit him down there like that?
It's a nice pickup of 12 yards.
Oh, that was crazy.
First and goal.
And this pass rush has really been bringing the heat and has already gotten home a few times here in the first half. So how about the play call there? Sometimes if you can't protect, you've got to fool them. Screen passes like that can take a little steam out of what's been a relentless rush so far.
Fighting for the end zone. He lost the football. It's out. And it looks like one of the DBs has it.
We'll give some credit to the defense. They forced the big play, knocked the ball free from him, but it's a cardinal sin by the quarterback. Know where you are on the field, and he just gave up at a minimum 3 points.
Instead of getting down, takes the contact. The turnover ensues. The Charger drive about to get going. So for this offense, Charles, remember, drive 1 made it to the end zone. Drive 2 resulted in the touchdown as well. Now they'll try to make it 3 for 3.
Yeah, and you know, they told us all week that this was the plan and this is what they wanted to execute, but did they really believe it would happen this well, this efficiently? I know they'll take it, and afterwards they'll say, there was never a doubt in our minds we were going to be successful in this one.
From up near the 40 now after the big play to start. Here's another first and 10. They stay on the ground. Again, it's Harris to the 43, second down.
I feel like I could see what he was thinking on that carry. Wanted to follow that big tackle through the hole. Ended up only getting 4 yards on the carry. I think he had designs on that one being bigger.
From the 43, here's 2nd and 6.
Let's go, let's go. Set. Go.
Here's Herbert. He's going to leave this for his running back. It's complete. And he'll get it out to midfield. Looks like, yeah, they'll spot it right at midfield at the 50. 7 yards there and a first down.
And the Chargers.
And I like the idea here. Get the ball in his hands, even if it's in the passing game. 3 catches a week ago, and he does a nice job here to pick up yardage.
They'll toss to Harris. Trying to keep those big legs churning, but he's going to go down in the backfield. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12.
With his size, he's a tough man to bring down, but they do a nice job there stopping his progress and not allowing him to get back to the line of scrimmage.
So the first down run lost a couple. Now they come up 2nd and 12. Looking to throw. Herbert got his man complete over the middle. It's Hampton. And down he goes at the 49, a 3-yard pickup.
It's a gain of 4. Brings up 3rd and 9.
Here's 3rd and 9.
Set. Hey, go Lion. 380.
Operating from the gun. Herbert. He's got his target. That's complete. And they're going to have another first down as he's going to be tackled at the Browns' 38-yard line. Give him 10 yards there as this offense is on a roll. This drive continues to plunge forward. We've hit the 2-minute mark of the second quarter, 14-7. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38.
5-9, 5-9. 380.
Back to throw. Herbert. Left side, it's complete. And he's brought down at the 19 after a gain of 19. First down in the red zone.
Well, this is an awfully tough route to defend in man coverage because he lines up on the right and then runs a crossing route back to the other side of the field. So as a defender, you're not only trailing him the whole way, you're also looking out for your own guys to make sure you don't get yourself picked off. And then you can't catch up in time to prevent the completion.
And he'll get him inside the 15 down to the 14-yard line. Call it a gain of 4 on first, and that'll make it 2nd down.
I think that run gives us evidence that the defense is getting a little bit tired out there. They've been out in the field for a long time, and that last run, they just cut right through them.
Creeping up on a minute to play in this first half. Looking to throw on 2nd down. And it's caught. And the Chargers are going to be set up with a 1st and goal on a pass play that moves them all the way down to the 1. Now a timeout called for by the defense as the stoppage will come with a little under a minute to go in this first half. Herbert going to change the play here. They'll try to run with Harris. And he will get in across the chalk for a Chargers touchdown. Najee Harris on his way to a monster game. 3 first-half touchdowns. And the Chargers will extend their lead in the final minute of the half. Well, he finishes off the drive with a touchdown run, Charles. Remember, he also had a catch on this drive as well.
And that's what running backs want to be in today's NFL, a complete back. 3 down, stay on the field, run it, and catch it. And he gets it done.
Brown 7. Cameron Dicker to kick off for the Chargers.
Now after the Dicker field goal, he's back out ready to send it away. And he'll take it a yard or so past the 20, call it the 21. The Cleveland offense ready to go. Charles, you're down multiple scores, less than a minute left here, but with that deficit, they've got to try to at least work their way into field goal range to try to muster something out of this drive.
And I'm going to go ahead and date myself one more time because I'm going to quote an old Smokey and the Bandit lyric. They've got a long way to go and a short time to get there, but they still have time to get it done. So I'm looking forward to watching them mount this drive and see if they can get some points out of it.
I think he's got to be careful not to force anything into coverage right there. There weren't really any throwing lanes, but the best part for him, he's got second and third down to fall back on.
Ready, 70 Timberwolves. 19 tight, 19 tight.
And second and 10, he'll look to throw again. And that's going to wind up incomplete. However, we do have a flag down. Let's check in with our referee. So now a fresh set of downs. First and 10 after roughing the passer.
Hawk 70, Hawk 70.
Back to throw here. And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's second down.
He did a fine job there of not hitting him before the ball arrived, and I've got to tell you, you can often mistime that play because of the angles of approach. When you're going to get him, sometimes you panic as well and think, I've got to be there right now. Instead, in this case, timed it perfectly and knocked it free.
60 Bobcat, 60 Bobcat.
He'll try again with the arm here on second down. That's taken in, Isaiah Bond. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. Now the Browns signal for the second of their timeouts, as the clock will stop with just under 30 seconds to go in the first half.
Let's go now.
Chargers going to use their third and final timeout. And with halftime on the horizon, they'll be out of timeouts from here forward.
Let's go. Cougar 19. 19 Lions.
And they'll send the tight end in motion here. They'll look to throw again. Over the middle, complete to Judy. And he's got this down to the 35.
To number 3, Jerry Judy. A gain of 11 on the play. First down.
And now they come up and spike it to stop the clock.
On the double.
Now a second and 10.
Here we go, here we go. 19 Tiger, 19 Dragon 60. 70 Ranger, 70 Ranger. 30.
Back to throw again. And this is caught. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Browns touchdown. A great effort there in the final seconds of the first half. And the Browns are able to cut into this lead in the final seconds of the first half. Now Moody for the PAT. It's up and good. This becomes a 21-14 ball game now.
Chargers 21, Browns 14. Jack Fox set to kick off.
So just 8 ticks remaining here in the first half as they'll kick this one away. And he returns this to the 22.
On the return, the Chargers take over first and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
A final shot before the break for Herbert. He's going to fire one deep over the middle. Rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted. Across midfield. And he will be brought down on what will be the final play of this first half. So we've hit intermission. It's halftime. This is the NFL, and it's a presentation of EA Sports.
Jack Fox set to kick off.
So the Chargers will start the second half with the lead and the football as we're underway in the third quarter. And he'll be out of bounds across the 25.
On the return, the Chargers take over first and 10 at their own 28-yard line.
The Charger drive about to get going. As this offense takes the field to begin the opening drive of the second half, Charles, remember in that first half, good through the air and really all around an outstanding offensive performance.
Absolutely. They reached the end zone several times. The passing game working awfully well, and most importantly, partner,
when they went to the tunnel with a lead, they come back out with that lead.
Absolutely. NFL coaches, we know they're perfectionists in a lot of ways, but they had to like what they saw in that first half.
First and 10 at the 40-yard line.
Black 80, black. Dash, go now. Go.
Back to throw now on first down. He gets it complete to Harris. And taking it across midfield and inside the 45. Just his second catch of the game so far. This one moves the chains. Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on first down. Now a give, running left is Harris. And he'll fight forward maybe to the line of scrimmage, but that's all. Play 3 of the drive not as successful. They go backwards after those 2 first down gains.
I think it's pretty evident we can say what a difference a week makes. Last week, he ran pretty much wild, didn't he? Did pretty much what he wanted to do. But this one, they've stopped him cold. That, to me, that's good scouting and even better execution.
Yeah, and they stopped him behind the line right there. They obviously watched the tape a few times and made some adjustments. Looking left side, and he's got him in. That's Harris. And they're going to have another first down as he's going to be tackled at the Browns' 32-yard line. The Chargers passing game rolling a bit here. They've got another first.
First and 10 at the 32-yard line.
From the 32 now, here's first and 10.
Let's go. Set. Unity. Cut. Set.
Looking to throw. Herbert. And that is incomplete.
Herbert's pass
And not a common sight, at least on this drive. A momentary setback, though, for this passing game that has been moving well this series. Good thing for them, though. Still 2 more downs to connect and try and pick up another first down.
So after the incompletion on first, now 2nd and 10. Back to throw. Herbert. It's brought in by Harris. Heck of a broken tackle and able to work this down near the 23. That'll leave them with a 3rd and 2 coming up. They got 8 yards there.
Good throw, good catch, but I really like the route. The drag and being able to run away from defenders, hard to stick with them for that long.
Yeah, better against man than zone, or?
Better against man, because now you're running away from someone and you're not running into a defensive player in another zone.
21.
They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. That is caught. And down inside the 15, shy of the 10. Back-to-back receptions for him, and it's another first down. Whatever the discussions were at halftime to try to slow down this offense, it has not worked to this point.
Yeah, I have a vision right now of everything that was discussed at the half just being torn in shreds or being erased off of the Microsoft Surface tablets because none of it is working. They are really locked in on offense.
Now a 1st and 10 at the 11.
Hey, go set. 380.
To the air again, Herbert. Over the middle and caught by McConkey. It'll go down as a gain of 6. And it's 2nd down. They like going to him in the slot. He catches another one.
I think this comes under the heading of until they stop him, why not go back to him? He has something going really well. Great working relationship with the guy throwing the ball, and they keep making the connection.
Set. 380. 380. Ready.
Harris running straight ahead. And he's maybe going to get this back to the 4, but that's about all. Not able to get a single yard there, and it'll bring up 3rd down.
Sometimes with the running game, you've just got to stick with it. Look, it's the 3rd quarter, no time to panic. But that also doesn't mean you just do it the same way you've been doing it the entire ball game. Maybe change up some blocking assignments or run a few different plays, but stay with the overall essence of the running game.
In search of 4 yards here to pick up the first down.
Delta, set.
Off the option, that's complete. And he's in for a Charger touchdown. Lad McConkey from 4 yards out. And the Chargers take the opening kickoff of the 3rd quarter and drive right down the field to extend their lead. Circle that drive because that might be one to remember. Well executed to give them a little cushion.
Well, let's take it into the boxing ring. You talk about them commanding it, keeping the fight where they wanted to, whether it was in the center of the ring or putting them on the ropes because it was jab, jab, jab. And finally, the haymaker to put that drive away.
Here's Dicker now as he'll send this one away. And he won't get this to the 20-yard line as he's down at the 19. The Browns drive about to get started. And their deficit a little wider than it was at halftime. Does that touchdown a minute ago change the thinking here at all?
I think it does, at least a little bit, because now urgency has to start setting in. You can't go out there and go 3 and out and run the risk of falling behind substantially, but you have to do it without pressing, because pressing, that leads into bigger errors.
Well, thanks for joining us here on a Thursday night in the NFL. 3rd quarter, 2nd and 10 coming up.
60 Maverick. Dragon 60. Go.
They'll drop to throw. And he comes back with one complete. And he'll have this past the 30 prior to going out of bounds. A nice throw by the rookie from Alabama. That's a first down. So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33.
70, 60 Bison, 60 Bison. Warriors, 70.
He'll look to throw. Looking left sideline, it's complete. And getting this just shy of midfield, they'll spot it at the 49.
And the Browns first down.
Tag. 7 Pirates, 7 Pirates.
They go play action here on first down. That's to the right side and complete to Njoku.
So much goes into a successful play, doesn't it? How about that play action there? Freezing the defense just enough to swing the tight end free downfield for the completion.
Hawk 70, Hawk 70.
Again, he'll drop to throw. Right back to Njoku. Give him 10 yards there as this offense is on a roll. This drive continues to plunge forward.
It's a gain of 10. First down, Browns.
Nineteen tight. Ready.
They'll look to throw here on first down. And that would not to be. It's incomplete. So they couldn't hook up as time has now run out on this third quarter of play. Back now at SoFi Stadium in Inglewood. It's the Browns with a deficit. They're trailing, but with the football here to start the fourth. From the 34, they'll come to the line on 2nd and 10.
Come on. Set. Panther 60. Hop.
He'll look to throw. Gonna throw right side here, complete. And he'll go out of bounds inside the 15-yard line. A gain there of 21 yards.
Go! 70 line.
On first down, he'll drop to throw. Now he's going to step up and run. This is caught. Touchdown, Browns. A great play there. His second touchdown of the night. And the Browns have made it a one-score game again here in the fourth. Moody good with the extra point. And now things get a bit more interesting here in this fourth quarter.
Browns 21. Jack Fox set to kick off.
This game back within a touchdown now as the kickoff's away. Oh, a dangerous return man showing it here. And good starting field position. He'll get this one all the way up to about the 35-yard line.
35-yard line.
The Charger drive about to get going. Their lead back down to one score after the touchdown a moment ago. First down's a must on this drive as they start out here 1st and 10. And this
Come
one's
on. Catch the
incomplete.
ball, boy.
They don't get the hook up there, but you really have to marvel at how precise he's been throwing the football these last couple weeks.
Oh, that's the perfect word for it, precise, because if you're at 70% or better 2 weeks in a row, you have a job as long as you want one in this league, won't you? I mean, let's face it, it's not just West Coast offense either. He's putting the ball downfield as well.
Let's go.
Out of the gun, Herbert. And look at this. They get the turnover they needed. It's intercepted. Picked up by Jeremiah Owusu-Koramoah.
Take over 1st and 10 at the 36-yard line.
So from the 36 now, 1st and 10.
Let's trap 60. 70 Rangers, 70 Rangers. Go.
Give up the middle, Jenkins. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11.
Well, that kind of hit will certainly fire up your team both on the field and on the sideline. Tackles for lost yardage, they're always welcome.
Ready.
A loss of a yard there to start out. That leads to a 2nd and 11.
60 Bison, 60 Bison. 79 Broncos, 60 Bobcats, 60 Bobcats. Warriors, 70.
They'll look to throw. Oh, and that is incomplete.
Some coaches like to take the shorter, more reliable yardage, and some, they like to go for the big shot. No fear in risking a deep ball there, but it wasn't enough to get them the completion.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down.
18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal. 7 Pirates, 7 Pirates. Dragon 60. Mustang 19.
Back to throw. He'll let this go for the end zone. And he backs it away, and it falls down incomplete.
Trying to get a big strike right there and hopefully tie this game up in the late going. But the coverage was there, and this winds up incomplete.
A 54-yard attempt.
And this will split the uprights. It's right down the middle. And that'll bring him back within 4. So they hadn't called on him at all until this point, but he comes through here and buries one from long range.
Yeah, that's awfully impressive because usually kickers like to get that first one out of their system in the first quarter, sort of get them into the flow of the game, but to come in this late and knock it down from long distance, give him a lot of credit.
And they'll get him down inside the 30 at the 27.
At their own 27-yard line.
The Charger drive about to get going. They have the lead, obviously, late in the game. I guess the good news for them is if for some reason they would make a mistake, a field goal does the opposition no good.
Everyone loves to have a little bit of a cushion, and that helps you immeasurably. But the bottom line is, do all the things that you're taught in order to close out the game. Don't even let that become an issue.
Yeah, but still a one-possession game. This one not fully over yet. He'll be hit down at the 33, 5 yards on the play.
And when you're playing a quarterback with some experience and some moxie, you enter the danger zone when you decide to blitz him, because if he's able to diagnose as he did on that play, he can hurt you downfield.
He reads defenses so well, doesn't he?
He really does, and the best part about that play for him, I don't think that was his primary target.
I don't think so either.
I think he had the read, figured out where the blitz was coming from, and went to a secondary target for a really nice gain.
Set. 59, 59. Hey, easy. We go orange. Hey, go lion. Why did
Herbert. He finds his man complete. That's Harris. And he'll have it past midfield almost to the 40 before being taken down. 25 yards there on the catch and run.
Good route, good pickup for first down yardage, and that is a tough one to cover, the angle route, because a running back getting out of the backfield, if you're trying to cover that, especially if you're in the linebacker spot and you're seeing this play develop, he heads out towards the flat first, and that often gets you to overcommit running in that direction. Then he cuts back up inside you into the middle of the field. That's what we just saw there for a nice pickup.
Now it's Herbert. It's taken in by Quentin Johnston. And this will leave him a yard short. Nice pickup of 9 yards on first down.
Brings up 2nd and 1 at the Browns' 33-yard line.
2nd down and a yard.
Hey, go lion. Watch the whip.
Well, now they'll try the end around. And that one covered beautifully. Their defenders stayed home, and they'll stop him behind the line. That's going to go down as a loss of 5, and it brings up 3rd down.
I like the idea to mix it up from time to time because, let's face it, you can't be predictable. But the execution was a little lacking on this one, right? They might want to go back to the drawing board with that call.
Back to throw here, Herbert. On Herbert, his 3rd interception. Picked up by Jeremiah Owusu-Koramoah. And he will bring this across midfield to the 49-yard line.
1st and 10 at the 49-yard line.
Ready? 18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal. Big Lion.
They'll come out throwing here on 1st down. Got a man, and he hits him in stride. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. That good for 21 yards on the catch and run.
And here we are in the 4th quarter, partner, and watch them drive for what would be a go-ahead touchdown. And you and I both know this is where you need a quarterback who can keep his cool back there. Not just for himself, but to keep the rest of the team relaxed, too.
Fix the Eagles.
Whistles now in a timeout defensively. So a wise move as they'll use the first of their timeouts to force one more play before the 2-minute warning. All 3 timeouts plus the 2-minute warning. Here's 1st and 10.
Bronco 80.
And they'll send the tight end in motion.
Ready?
They'll look to throw now on 1st down. And he's got his man. Oh, no, he lost the football. And picked up by the Chargers. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. And now, as with every potential turnover, they're going to take a second look at this just to make sure. So that one overturned. They say the knee was down, and that will not be ruled a fumble.
Viking 18. 3.
On 1st down, here's Judkins. And a minuscule gain of maybe a yard from the 6 to the 5. Now the Chargers will use the second of their timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next.
Ready?
2nd down, goal to go.
Down. 70 Timberwolves. 79 Broncos. 19 Lions. 60 Bobcats. 60 Bobcats. Ready?
He's back to throw. But he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete. The way he's throwing the football today, almost a surprise when he doesn't complete a pass like happened there, but he needs a few more to get his guys downfield.
Well, the way he's thrown it leads him to believe that he's going to get those completions. And that means the guys going out for passes, they'll run even harder because they expect it as well.
70, hop 70. Trap 60, trap 60.
Back to throw. to the end zone, but knocked away and incomplete.
With that incompletion, reality is staring them right in the face. This entire game is down to the next snap.
Here it is, 4th and goal.
Let's go. Cougar 19. Let's go. 7 Pirates, 7 Pirates.
Got to try it here. He's back to throw. And it's intercepted at the goal line. And the Chargers have just about sewn up this football game. Those INTs all sting, but you throw one in the red zone, I think especially as a rookie, maybe it stings a little bit more.
I think what you're saying is they don't all count the same, do they? Right? Interceptions in the red zone that you've given up points now, those are precious. So you have to learn from those and in a hurry.
Chargers going to use their 3rd and final timeout. And as the two teams talk it over on their respective sidelines, we take a break. Throwing quickly, and Herbert completes it. There he goes, left side. He's got a full head of steam. And he's across for the touchdown. And in the final minute, that should just about seal it. And that's the type of play that will give your sideline some juice, a long touchdown pass.
And it's like a bolt of lightning, isn't it? That suddenness of that play brings everyone to their feet in the stadium, and he takes it all the way to the end zone. Give him credit for making that type of a play call, even more credit for how they executed it.
Extra point up and good by Dicker. And that pushes the lead up to 11. So after the touchdown, here's Dicker out to kick this one off. And he'll be tackled just shy of the 25. They'll come up 1st and 10 here. Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw. And that's going to be incomplete.
Just a difficult situation to be in here in the final minute. Down 2 scores. You know you need some providence from somewhere. They're going to keep firing away till the end. But this one falls incomplete.
He'll try again with the arm here on 2nd down. He's going to let it fly. And he knocks the ball away, and it falls incomplete.
Back-to-back incompletions, but we know this is definitely 4-down territory. Time not on their side. I don't think they want to try and get the 1st down in 2 installments. I think they got to go and get it right here, right now.
This definitely 4-down territory at this point, but a critical 3rd down here.
Bronco 80. 19 tight. 19 tight.
Back to throw here. Got a man, and he hits him in stride. And he is out of bounds with the 1st down as the clock ticks inside of 30 seconds. Clock management definitely critical here if they want to get back in this game.
Absolutely agreed. They have to up the tempo in this case, down a couple of scores. Want to make sure they have a chance to win this ball game.
Now a play fake here on 1st down. Now a desperation throw deep downfield. That's going to be knocked away and incomplete.
I certainly like the idea. You're down on their side of the field. Get your big play guy involved. That time, they put one up for him to see if he can pull it down in the end zone. But the coverage was good, and it winds up incomplete.
60 Eagles. 60 Maverick. 60 Maverick.
They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. And that is taken in by Njoku. And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35. Now the Browns will use the first of their 3 timeouts as they stop it with 14 seconds to go in the game. Back to throw again. And this one is incomplete.
Yeah, good coverage there in the end zone, and it's been like that all game long. And now, down 2 scores, I imagine they'll try again, but it'll just be for posterity's sake.
They'll try again here, 2nd and 10.
Let's go now. Cowboy 80. Go.
They'll look to throw again. And that will be incomplete. Trying to dial up the long way out there, but it'll be 3rd down. Right where this set of downs started, they need a full 10 here to pick up the 1st down and move the chains. One final shot. They'll look to throw. He had a man open, but he missed him, and it's incomplete. A higher scoring game, Charles, than we typically see in the National Football League, but fun to watch these offenses. They were really clicking. It seemed like everything that they dialed up worked.
Yeah, it certainly was fun to watch from our perspective. How'd you like to be those defensive coaches, though? That wasn't a blast for them at all. And let's face it, they all game plan, they all scout, they all think they're prepared, but executing and stopping teams, that's another matter entirely.
So for the Chargers, the win is a good one for morale, but little else as they move to 3-8. And they'll get a few extra days to get ready for next week. Meanwhile, for Cleveland, it was a game they really needed as they drop back to 4-6. And they'll be on the road next week as they get a date with the Seahawks in Seattle. And for Charles Davis and our entire crew, I'm Brandon Gaudin. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports.
19. Hut it. Hut. Come on, come on. Set. 60 Bison, 60 Bison. Hut, hut. Ready? 19 Tiger, 19 Tiger. Hut. Ready, ready? Here we go. Ready, ready. Hut. 70 Lion. Hut, go. Down. 18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal. Ready? Shut up. Viking 18. Hut up. Set. Bronco 80. Hut. Let's go. Panther 60. Hut. Hut. Let's go now. 60 Bison. Hut, hut. Ready? Cougar 19. Ready? Hawk 70, Hawk 70. Ready, ready. Here we go, shot. 70 Lion. Go. Down. 18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal. Ready? Come on, come on. Set. Viking 18. Ready? Set. 60 Eagles. Go. Set. Huh. 60 Bison. Set up. Let's go. Cowboy 80. Ready. Here we go. Here we go. Bronco 80. Ready, ready. Here we go. Shot. 70 Timberwolf. Hut, go. Ready? 70 Lion. Check go. Shot. Ready? 18 Cardinal. 8. Huh. Set. Ready. Come on. Set. Hut. Set it. Hut. Let's go. Go. Ready. Let's go now. Set it. Set. Set, go.